All right, hello, welcome everybody. My name is Paul Barlow, and I appreciate you coming to this Wake Up Now USA event that we're doing here on Google Hangout. Love doing this from home here. We're just started a new series here. We just started last night in Portuguese, and today we're doing English. Tomorrow we're doing Spanish. We're going to be doing that daily, or not daily, but weekly on that same schedule: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Portuguese, English, and Spanish for the foreseeable future. So I'm your host, Paul Barlow. And I appreciate this opportunity to share some ideas with you and share why I'm involved in Wake Up Now, why I believe that you should take a look seriously about getting involved in Wake Up Now, and also, if you do decide to get involved, maybe a couple of ideas, tips, and tricks on how to take advantage of this opportunity and start building a business. So with that said, going to go just jump right into it. As I said, my name is Paul Barlow. I've been working in the home-based business network marketing industry now for about the last 15 years. I started in the year 2000 when I was 21. I was in college. I was invited to view an opportunity like many other people out there have been, and I fell in love immediately with the concept of working for myself, building teams of people, representing products and services, working from home, having flexible hours, and being able to have unlimited income potential, and most importantly, being able to earn a residual income. That was what got me most, being able to make money time and time again for effort that I did one time. It was made more logical sense than a job or a traditional business where I'd work, get paid, work, get paid. I like to work, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid. So I got involved, and I've been involved. It's been my career ever since. Had some success, had some not success. Fortunately, I've been able to avoid, I suppose, avoid having a job for over 15 years. I've had some chances to make some very good money, including here now with Wake Up Now. I got involved with Wake Up Now about 1 year ago in June of last year of 2013, for those of you that are looking for a time frame on this. And things just immediately exploded. Things started to go very, very well. We started to grow a massive social network, a massive community around this concept that I'm going to share with you tonight. And it's gone bigger and faster than anything that I've ever been involved with before. And if you'd like to see the types of incomes that people are making with Wake Up Now, please go to wakeupnow.com/IDS for income disclosure statement. So that's wakeupnow.com/IDS. There you will see all the incomes documented for public viewing. Won't be talking any dollar figures here on these types of trainings, or presentations. So with that said, Wake Up Now was founded in 2009 by two gentlemen named Troy Muhlstein and Richard Smith. It started with Troy. Troy had worked for the same company for 20 years. He was the most loyal, best employee you could imagine. Showed up early, stayed late, did everything, did the extra work that you had to do. Well, his company was acquired after 20 years, and the new company saw Troy's salary on a spreadsheet, and he was making too much money, so they let him go. He says, if you talk to Troy, he'll tell you all I left was with a mountain of debt because they even took my cell phone as they escorted me out of the building. So he was obviously angry. He was upset and scared for his future, and so he decided to change things right then and there. And after a little bit of time, he called Richard Smith, who'd been very successful as an owner in the home-based business arena, and said, Richard, I want to start a company. I don't ever want to work for anybody again. I'm not going to go through that. I know there are millions of people out there that are in my situation right now, and so what I want to do is start a company. I want to start a company around the idea of getting the world out of debt, one person at a time, and I want to start with me. I want people to have true financial freedom, and I haven't been given that, or I haven't been able to find that opportunity in my life yet. So they rolled up their sleeves, they got to work, and that was the genesis of the company, Wake Up Now. So for the first 2 years, Wake Up Now was more of an idea than an established concept, as the company sought funding, sought infrastructure, sought the product offerings that would allow them to realize this amazing vision that they had. And things took a turn for the better in 2011 when Richard Smith decided to approach one of the initial investors in Wake Up Now, Kirby Cochran, and ask him if he would become the CEO of the company. See, Kirby and his two business partners, Jason Elrod and Phil Polish, had invested early on in the Wake Up Now concept, so they obviously knew what it was all about. They had enough faith in it to invest in the concept. And Richard said, Kirby was and Kirby, Phil, and Jason are big business guys. They're not home-based business guys or network marketing guys at all. They've done massive business in the energy arena, in real estate, and these types of businesses. And so Richard approached Kirby and said, Kirby, will you please run this company? We need guys like you and your team and Jason and Phil to be able to take this thing to the next level. So Kirby thought about it, and then he told Richard, yes, so we'll go ahead and take over. And And Richard said, well, I need to ask you why, because, obviously I wanted you to. That's why I asked you in the first place. But why would someone, like you, someone that's been so successful in traditional business, has been involved with companies, billion-dollar a year companies, taking companies public on the stock market, all this type of stuff, why would you accept my invitation with this small little network marketing company? And Kirby looked at him and said, Richard, the reason that I'm going to do this is because I believe this is going to be the biggest business venture that I've ever been involved in. I believe this is going to be my biggest thing I've ever done. And, that was pretty big. Words coming from Kirby Cochran. You can look him up online, kirbycochran.com. He has a best-selling book, Pillars of Inflection, and he's also an adjunct professor at university here and has been for many years. So Kirby's an amazing guy. And when he took over and we brought Jason and Phil along with him, the company started to go in the direction it needed to. It started to receive the capital infusions that it needed, and the product offering got solidified. And over the next 2 years, between 2011 and 2013, things got really good. And so in 2013, the company actually began to take off like a rocket. You can go in on Alexa.com. You can see our web traffic absolutely exploded. On MLMrankings.com, at least lately, we've been at the top or near the top of one of the fastest growing companies for the last month, 6 months, those types of things. So it's the concept has taken root and it's exploded, and it's pretty exciting. So there's a couple of different things that make it do what it's doing right now. The first and foremost is the platform upon which the company's built. We're not based on any specific product or any specific service or anything like that. The company is based on a platform. This platform says we're going to help you save, manage, and make money, based on the original vision of the two founders, Richard and Troy. So every product and service that we have is essentially brought to the table in order to save you money on things that you purchase every day. And with that saved money, we're going to give you the tools to manage that money better, and also provide you with this business opportunity to go ahead and increase your income so you can actually go out there and find that financial freedom that Troy Muhlstein wanted everybody to find when he came up with this concept originally. So that's the foundation and the base of everything we do. Now, what Kirby brought to the table, he said, let's take that a step further, guys. Let's talk about that making money opportunity. We obviously have a networking opportunity where you can build an organization, a social network of people around this concept, and each one of those can come out and save and manage their money, and it's a great concept. However, this is what he saw. Kirby said, I think we can compete with Amazon. And of course, when you say something like that, people say, well, what's that all about, Kirby? Well, what he had looked at, he said, look, distribution has been radically shifting over the last 50, 60, 70 years. Originally, before the big boxes, distribution was all geographical. It was all localized, and basically, you had to go to your local store. Most people were just inhibited by travel means and different things to be able to only buy locally. Everybody knew their local grocer. Everybody knew their local hardware store guy, and that's how things were purchased. Well, Walmart and some other companies over the last 50 years changed that because they became these massive conglomerates that were able to take their buying power and pressure manufacturers to give them even cheaper prices. And so with the bigger buying power and the bigger consumer bases, they've been able to lower and lower prices and get us goods and services cheaper. The downside, the negative of that, is that they put the local guys, the small mom and pop shops, out of business. Well, the internet then came around and has been changing all that for the last 10, 15 years, and there is no better example of that than Amazon. Amazon also doesn't focus on any one specific product. It doesn't focus on any specific segment of the market. What it specializes in is getting you products and services to your door better and faster and more conveniently than anybody else. And they've done a very, very good job of that. They've taken advantage of the power of the internet and say, people don't need to go to stores anymore. People don't need to, go to these big boxes or any store really. We can get them their products and services to their door. And so what Kirby said is we're going to take that foundation that Amazon's created, and we're going to add the next element, which is creating communities around this concept. Because in this day and age, on the internet, with the explosion of social media, with all of the insane amounts of information that we have at our fingertips, everything's become commoditized. Products and services no longer, it's very hard to find brand loyalty, and most people are just looking for the lowest price and lowest common denominator. So basically, those people that can create communities and concepts where people are engaged and affiliated and loyal to certain concepts are going to win. And that's something that we can do here in Wake Up Now, and what we are doing in Wake Up Now. We're creating a community of online buyers who want to save money and want to manage their money and seek to achieve financial freedom. And by doing that, we're increasing our buying power each and every day with each and every new independent business owner and each new customer that gets involved with the company. And with that, companies able to go make the same deals that the big box stores and the Walmarts and the Amazons and all these other different companies are able to do, and we're able to get better and better pricing and to continue to do it. Now, the neatest thing about that is people like myself who have decided to represent these products and services. I can then go and spread this message and spread this word in a way that a company like an Amazon can't do. Amazon is pretty much limited to traditional advertising, sending you emails, doing media buys, and doing Super Bowl ads on Super Bowl Sunday, things like that, and hoping and crossing their fingers that they'll come to your sites and buy. What the advantage we have is we can then go, once we receive, for example, one of our promotions from our deal stream in our email, where we save some, up to 50 to 70% off retail pricing on items. I just recently bought a set of headphones at about 50% off. Well, what I can do then is go and I can share that deal on my Facebook. I can go tweet it on Twitter. I can make a little video about it on YouTube. I can actually text it out to my friends, or I can even call them and tell them about it directly and then give them my link. Well, what happens is when people go through your links that you have on any product, and this is for every single product that we have, whether it's a digital product, a physical product, or any other type, they then become linked to you. They can come in as a free customer. You can get involved with Wake Up Now for as little as an email address and simply get a free account and take advantage of those savings and those deals. And by doing that, the representative is going to receive commissions for doing so. So now when you take our model and take Amazon's model and stack them up side by side, who's got the advantage? Was it the company who has to rely on traditional advertising to go out there and reach their market, or is it the company that has a growing army day by day of representatives that have an incentive to go out there and share the deals, the products, and the services, and to penetrate the market with those savings that we have as a company? Well, I think that we have that here in Wake Up Now. That's Kirby Cochran's vision, and I happen to believe in it and think that that's what we're doing here. So it's very exciting. We're engaged in social commerce here. We've used the network marketing model to kind of structure this and put this together. But the concept is an innovation. It's different. We're moving forward in ways that I've never seen in my career, and it's extremely exciting. And as I mentioned, I haven't done this well ever in my career. In a 2 months period of time, I was able to, more than replace my income from where I was before, and in 4 months I made the largest income I'd ever made, or in one single month in my entire network marketing career. So once again, go to wakeupnow.com/IDS to see the actual dollar figures that go along with that, and once again, that's how I'm going to leave that here on these videos. So with that said, let me just address the networking opportunity very quickly, because as I mentioned, that there's really two ways to make money. So you can save and manage money with each and every one of the products that we have. Go to wakeupnow.com, study them for yourselves. We've got pretty much everything under the sun you can think of, guys. You can save on everyday items you purchase. You can save on vacations. You can save on your taxes. You can save on your cell phones. You can save on your cars, your restaurants. I mean, anything you can possibly think of. We save money on everything all the time, and that's what we do here in Wake Up Now. And then we also have the financial management services that are included that you get to take advantage of in our product offering. So go to wakeupnow.com, get the link actually of the person who brought you here, and go through and study the product offering, watch some of the videos, and see where they're at there. As far as the networking opportunity is concerned and building your own social community around this concept and creating a residual income, an income that can actually help you get to that financial freedom concept that Troy Muhlstein wants for everybody so badly, basically it's very simple. Our model operates on a 3x3 concept. We tell people to bring 3, help 3, and get 3. If you bring 3 that become active on one of our packages that include most of our products and services, we have what's called our Explore Pack and our Platinum Pack. They're both going to quote-unquote qualify you to receive commissions as a representative with what we're doing. If you get 3 other people that do the same thing with you, what's going to happen is you're going to earn a commission commensurate to the Platinum package, which so if you're on the Platinum Pack, it'll pay for you every single month, and if you're on the Explore Pack, it gives you quite a bit of a deep discount. So that's the first step, is to bring 3. And if you help those 3 do the exact same thing, so if you create a social network of only a dozen people, and if you think with all the hundreds and hundreds of friends we all have on Facebook and that now Twitter and all the other different types of social media, and with all the connections we have around the globe, creating a social network of 12 people around a concept of saving money probably shouldn't be that difficult. You can do that. You're going to make $600 a month. And that's extremely exciting. Now, it's not the only way you can do it. It's an entirely sales-based and volume-based concept here, where if you create 3 lines of what's called 360 volume points, you actually generate that commission. But the simplest and easiest way, from simply a pattern of duplication and of going out and sharing the opportunity, if you help bring 3 and help those 3 get 3, you can also that fulfills that methodology, that requirement. So with that said, with that $600 a month, the small piece is going to go to pay for your monthly. You're going to take home about $500 a month in your pocket each and every month for that social network of roughly a dozen people active on one of those packages. And so that's absolutely incredible and phenomenal. And any other company or any other concept like this that I've been involved with, it would take a minimum of 120-ish, most likely around 200 people to generate that type of a residual income. Remember, that is residual. As long as people are staying active and using those products and services and taking advantage of the savings and money management every month, you're going to be getting paid that. And so it's absolutely changing people's lives. I'd say the biggest thing that's made the biggest difference for me is that over the last year plus, as I've been able to earn a very a very good income, and an income that's I'm very blessed to have. That's not what's most important. What's most important is seeing that dozens upon dozens, and even sometimes hundreds of people that are earning $600 a month or more using this concept, sharing these ideas. And the concept is so cutting edge. It's going where the world is going in this day and age. We're in front of the trends in the wider marketplace, not just the home-based business marketplace. So it's an extremely exciting concept right now, and I encourage you to do your due diligence. And if you're ready to get involved now. Get on the Explorer Pack or the Platinum Package. Take advantage of those savings that you can take advantage of every day, and then go out and promote and share this concept socially. Once again, you can pick up a phone and do that. First, I highly recommend that. Call your favorite friends and say, hey, I'd like to save you some money. Check out what we're doing here. And number 2, get it, text it out, tweet it, Facebook it, YouTube it, Instagram it, and do whatever you got to do to get the concept out there and share not only the opportunity, but also the deals and the savings that people are receiving each and every day using the Wake Up Now program. So with that said, guys, once again, get with the person who brought you here to this short little video. I'm going to share maybe just a couple more concepts on how you can go ahead and take advantage, get started, and use this concept here. But that's basically it. And once again, if you can get each and every one of us has a direct link to the WakeUpNow.com website where you can go and you can once again review all the videos and product offering and all that type of stuff. So I encourage you to do that, and I encourage you to join our team, join our community, get involved. It's been changing my life. Very grateful for that for over a year now, and hundreds of others in the organization, in the community, and I encourage you to take advantage of that as well. So as you're getting started here, there's a couple things that make a lot of sense. I always say this isn't your grandmother's home-based business opportunity. The world has changed, and things are very simple now. This is a very simple opportunity, and it's something that if you can get in the right mindset right off the bat, you can go out and become very successful with it and generate not only that part-time $600 a month income, but other incomes as well that you'll see on that income disclosure statement at wakeupnow.com/IDS. So the way to do that, once again, is to just simply get out there, share the concept right away, focus on the savings with people, because everybody wants to save money. I want to save money. You want to save money. Everybody likes to brag about the discounts they get when we get a great product or a great service at a great deal. You're going to get those on each and every day through the Wake Up Now service. So simply share those concepts, share those products and services with the people that you know, and it's the most natural thing in the world once you've done that to tell people, hey, if you like what you see, there is an income opportunity attached if you can go out and do the same thing I'm doing with you and simply share this amazing savings concept with others around you. So it's very easy to do. I would recommend you use all of the different methodologies that I've been mentioning here. Call people on the phone, text people, Facebook people, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, whatever else you got. all of them work. We live in the largest. Somebody had said. I remember listening to a social media expert one time that said Facebook is the largest cocktail party on the world, and it's going 24/7. I do believe that. And the nice thing about that cocktail party is that you can go, you can find people of like interest very quickly by simply looking at profiles, looking at pages, looking at groups, interacting with those, and getting started. And so, if I would encourage you, if you don't feel like you have a very good network of people to work with, get on Facebook. It's the easiest one to work with right away. You can get on the groups, you can get on the pages, and find things that you're interested in. Don't just find, business opportunity pages or things like that. Those tend to be full of spammers and people that are out there, being very self-serving. If you can go out there and find things that you're already interested in, your hobbies, your activities, the things that you find interesting, go on those pages, go on those groups, add them, follow them, start interacting, start engaging in the conversations that are already happening on the walls. Start your own conversations that you can go in and interact with people. And once again, that's like at the cocktail party, walking up to a group of people that you already know has something in common with you, and starting a conversation with them. And you know what's going to happen, just like what happened in that cocktail party. You're going to find people that you connect with. You're going to find people you relate to, that you're going to want to friend and become friends with and continue that conversation with. And very quickly you can have literally dozens to even hundreds of new friends that you have common ground with, that you can then find a good reason to share an opportunity like this, where people can save money, manage money, and then go out and make some money as well. So very simple tip for the day. It's the easiest way to go out there. I always say in this day and age, it's the easiest it's ever been. We have an easier time than we've ever had to go out and meet hundreds and hundreds of people, even thousands around the globe. But it's easier than ever to not meet anybody and to just sit at home behind a computer and never talk to anybody. You do have to take that initiative, go out there, connect with the world, become parts of communities, build your own community, build your influence out there, and use social media as much as you can as your tool. So with that said, guys, I appreciate your time, appreciate you coming here this evening. Once again, Tuesdays we do this in Portuguese, Wednesdays is English, Thursdays is Spanish, and I'm going to be engaging in more of an interview format moving forward from here. These are simply the first presentations, so I thought I would do them myself, but I'm going to be inviting other members from various different walks of life to come on here, to where I can ask them some questions and have them respond, and hopefully share some insight and information that you'll want to hear moving forward. So mark these on your calendar. Be creating these live hangouts every week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great night.